let's talk a little Dolphins. And yesterday they went and added a couple of more players. One was Greer Hill, special teams guy. Another one that goes with Fege- Fegedelum or whatever, Fegedelum, I think is how it's pronounced. So 6'2", 230, special teams guy, depth at linebacker, and again, a guy that you can use in different areas on special teams too. So, and he's a standout special teamer along with Clay. So you kind of, solidified that area. And then they signed Jordan Howard. And Jordan Howard signs a 2-year, $10 million deal, $5 million per year, which is nothing. That's really not a lot. You know what I did not realize about Jordan Howard? Okay? And it's just one of those things, right? Because he's been in the league for a few years. So it just kind of goes in your mind and you don't even think about it. You know he's 25 years old? That's pretty young. I thought he was like 27 or 28, actually. Right? I was like, wow, this guy got into the league really young. He's 25. Do you know how much Greer is? 25. What did I tell you guys the entire offseason? When they were going to spend money on players, what were they going to do? So, I went and did the math, okay? I'm not very good at math. I usually leave it to Bill. He's the guy that's the math guy. I'm a dumbass when it comes to math. But I can kind of do, the adding and subtracting and the dividing, the multiply, the percentages. My problem was once you started adding letters to math, I was like, I'm done, bro. I am done. There's no way. I'm not figuring this out, and I don't plan on being an architect. Okay? I don't plan on being an engineer. So I don't need this XY crap. So I'm out. So regular math. So here we go. Byron Jones, 27. Kyle Van Noy, 28. Shaq Lawson, 25. Eric Flowers, 25. Clay Fegedelum, 26. Greer Hall, 25. Jordan Howard, 25. Emmanuel Ogba, 26 years old. Do you know what the average age of the players they signed in free agency? 25.87 years of age. That's smart, ladies and gentlemen. You're not giving 30-year-olds contracts like the Dolphins have for so many years, bringing guys in the twilight of their career and giving them multi-year deals, too, on top of all of that. Signing bonuses and all kinds of crazy stuff that just puts your cap out of whack. Okay? Now, Kyle Van Noy is the oldest one at 28. I take him out, it's 25.57. So it goes down about a third of a year. Not by much. But still, you're in that 25 area, which means all these contracts, as long as they play well, of course. You're not going to hit on all of them, but my point is, if they play well, they're going to play out their contracts. And when you really look at it, the only contract that is like you need to hit on this one is Byron Jones. The other ones are manageable. You can get out of those contracts. Even the Kyle Van Noy, I explained it to you yesterday. It's really a 2-year deal with a 2-year option. So you're giving the 28-year-old a contract that he'll play at 29 and 30 for you, and then you're done. And if he shows any kind of decline, you're out, and you don't need him at 31, 32. If he plays well, then you can keep him. But this is what I was telling you. It's a different front office, man. I kept explaining this to you the entire offseason. For those of you that, you hate Greer, or you got this stupid misconception, well, he's been there for 15 years. Yeah, but if they don't listen to him, it doesn't matter. That's why I kept telling those of you that didn't believe in Greer, look at what he's done all offseason. Have you ever seen any of the other general managers do that? No. Of course not. And look where you're at now. You're in a much better place now. I mean, I'm really liking the team that they're building right now. And I can't wait till you draft 14 damn players. And then on top of all of that, you're probably going to hit college free agency and maybe find another guy or two there. And you're filling, you got linebackers that you needed badly. You got pass rushers that you needed badly. You added beef on the offensive line. You added special teams guys. You added a proven running back that can get you the tough yards, something that Miami struggled with last year. So if you improve the offensive line, you get a running back that can get you the short yardage stuff. That's going to make life easier for your quarterback. Oh, and by the way, your offensive coordinator too. I mean, there's so much to like about what the Dolphins are doing and how smart it is in the way they're constructing the team. And the fact that they sat there and they said, okay, we're not going to be irresponsible with our contracts. And they haven't been. The only one that's a little crazy is the Byron Jones one. But, I mean, this is what it is what it is in free agency. As long as he comes in and shuts down that side of the field, just like X, you're fine. I told you and I warned you. Don't call me, midway through the season because he's got 0 interceptions or 1. The bottom line is, are guys getting 100 yards on him? Are they burning him for touchdowns? That's what I would be concerned about. I know what Byron Jones is already. I know that he's not going to be a ball hawk. I get it. But he'll defend passes and he'll defend the player. If he does that, he makes his money. And your pass rush, Kyle Van Noy and Wilkins and all these cats that are on the line and getting after the quarterback, they're going to be better because of those 2 corners. Okay? Eric Rowe can cover tight ends. You start to look at what they're designing, and I just really like what's going on. There's a lot of intelligence, and there's a method behind the madness to what they're doing.
Got to tell you, Van Noy, like it, man. 83% of the snaps he's on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, the year
he's
before,
an every down player.
90%, man.
Yeah, he's an every down player.
On the field.
Every down player, bro. You'll have him on all 3 downs. Passing downs, rushing downs. He's really good against the run, holding the point. It's a hell of a player, man. It's a hell of a player. I love this moves. All these moves I love. And let me tell you, they knock it out of the park with the draft. Dolphins have a shot at the division. That's where I'm getting at now. Seriously. I know Buffalo's got a nice team, but I don't trust their quarterback. And the corners Miami has, bring on Josh Allen, please. Bring him on. Bring him on. That suckwad is going to throw a whole bunch of interceptions against this secondary. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Bring him on. Bring that inaccurate dude on. He can't dance and he can't throw. Let's go. Bring him on. And then the other guy for the Jets, that's a turnover machine. Let's go, man. I am so psyched. And listen, I've been like this from the get-go. Okay, I was like this throughout the offseason last year. You guys know it. You that follow us on whether we were on radio or doing this every day like we have now for the last 7 months, you guys know it. I have not changed. I have been steadfast on this. I have been psyched about this change because I knew what was coming, because finally we have football people in place, guys that actually understand this and how to rebuild a football team. And listen to our segment yesterday where we talked about how they're building the team in waves. And you'll understand what I'm saying, and you can see the plan in front of you. And we all know, you see the impact on this free agent class here where it's at, right? Mostly defensive. Now you know where you're going in the draft. You're going on offense now. That's what's going to happen on offense. You can already see the plan there, and it's super. And I told you guys again yesterday, this wasn't a great pass rush draft. Go get some of them here now. That's what they did. That's what they did. I love it. And I still think they'll draft a defensive lineman. I think they'll draft multiple offensive linemen, 2 to 3 of them. And I think they will get a running back for sure. There's no doubt in my mind they're going to get a running back. Oh, yeah.